We have a really busy day today. I finished my workout. I had a lift in the morning. I hit shoulders and tries, and then I went on a 3 mile run, got ready, and now we're about to head into the city, which is about, because there's construction, a 45-minute drive. I am meeting up for lunch with an old friend at this place that I used to intern at. He still works there, and that's how I met him, so we're about to catch up. And then later in the day, around like 6, so right now it's almost 11, it's 10:47. Later today at 6 p.m., I have a event about like just the AI industry, which is an event that I've been needing to go to because I went to this tech networking event and it was a flop. But this one is like very professional. There's like a panel and everything. So I'm very excited because I'm trying to get into AI just because that's where the future is going. And I got to catch up because I'm trying to make my future self proud, you feel? So yeah. The biggest thing when it comes to seeking opportunity and reaching that goal that you see yourself having in the next 5 to 10 years is literally get out of the house and just go after it. Go and meet people. I am very guilty of being lazy. I'm pretty lazy and I procrastinate a lot when it comes to just getting dressed for the day, when it comes to actually going to places, meeting people. It requires a lot of effort. Despite me here, I'll be up at 3 a.m. working out. I'll go on a run. I'll do anything physical. I got the motivation effort for it. But when it comes to my career, oh man, it's hard. It's hard. I think the biggest reason why is because I've never done this before. I've been an athlete all my life. So I've done it before. I know all the ins and outs. I know when I'm slacking. I know when I'm in my best, and I know how to get myself out of positions just like that are unfavorable. But when it comes to career, for me, I am my own role model. This is so new to me. I freshly just got out of college last year and I'm still trying to figure it out. And a part of figuring things out is going out. Get out of the house. If you are unemployed, if you are trying to figure out what you want to do with your life, if you're trying to get ideas in the world and where the world is moving, screw what is online. Yes, what's online can be great and can help educate you, but there comes a point where you really need to go and actually meet people. Because if you're good at making good first impressions, especially in person, use that towards your advantage. For me, I've always been lucky to go, and when I meet someone in person, I'm able to find a good connection, stay in touch with them. But when I meet someone online, I never talk to them ever again. And I need to use it to my advantage. I need to use my communication skills that I've worked very hard on and use them in real life and not just online to get me to where I want to be. Just finished lunch. Lunch was great. And now I'm at the DIA, which is the Detroit Institute of Arts. And they have a really nice cafe area over there. I hope it's empty. And let me tell you something, like what demotivates me to come out to the city is parking. When I was going out for lunch, it took me 3 parking spots to find parking, and I had a bargain for a cheap price because I don't want to pay $20 for an hour. So I got it for 10, which was good. And I had some good lunch. And then this parking right here is pretty cheap. It's like public parking, $7. It's pretty normal for Detroit for anything that's like public parking of that nature of such. And we're just going to grind here for a bit. And then we're going to go to our AI event, which I am so excited for. Okay, so this place closed at 4, so I was only here for like 2 hours. But guys, you're not gonna believe it. Bruh, the event that I am supposed to go to is actually next Tuesday. Bruh, I do this all the time. I schedule something and it's always for the week later. But regardless, I did one of my goals, which was to get out of the house at least once a week and get dressed, because I just stay at home. I always stay at home and I always do my work at home. But honestly, that's not good. It's not good. And I need to get out more and I need to start living. You know, I'm freaking 23, bro. Like, I need to start living. I need to get out of the house because we outside this summer. I was actually so excited to go to that event today, but you know what? It gives me something to look forward to. But tomorrow I actually have an event that I'm going to, at noon, and I might take you guys along because I was supposed to take you guys along today, but it's okay. I know I took you guys along like just my basic day, but moral of the story of like kind of what we learned today together is the importance of just going outside. And if you're in a position like me, you know, we know that I'm unemployed, I'm looking for a job, I stay at home doing content, I stay at home studying for the GMAT, I stay at home watching educational YouTube videos from people that I look up to, you know, their podcasts. I just be staying at home. But where is the living from that? There is no living from staying at home. You may think you're living because you're experiencing life. You know, you're experiencing learning, you're experiencing creating content, you're experiencing some things, but you're not outside. You're not outside to go and experience something random. Like, for example, today, a little story time, you know, parking in Detroit, way too expensive, especially if I'm only going to be there for an hour, you know, to eat lunch. I went to 3 parking structures. One was $24, one was $20, and I went to another one, it was a lot. And the guy was like, it's gonna be $20. I'm like, please, 1 hour. He's like, okay, 15. I'm like, please, lower. We made it to 10. And he also parked my car for me because I could not park my car in this tiny spot that he wanted me to go into. You know what? I would have never experienced such story, you know, some guy driving my car to go park the spot, you know, or me having to bargain, please make the parking cheaper, please, because bro, I'm not paying that much, okay? I'm not doing that. Who do you think I am, bro? I'm broke. I'm unemployed. If I had money, I don't care where I'm parking, okay? And that was such a cool experience, you know, it just like made me laugh. And then like today, going into the DIA, the Detroit Institute of Arts, it was my first time like going there into their cafe. And I just expected just to be able to walk in with my backpack and go to the cafe and study. No, I had to rent a locker, put all my stuff away, put my stuff in this clear bag. What? And then I go walk in, you know, you have to give them your ID. Like if you're a resident, of the Metro Detroit area, you get in for free. Give him my ID, and I could tell the guy was going to say something about my Celsius because from a mile away, he's like eyeing it. And then as I'm about to leave, say, thank you. He goes, yeah, you're going to have to chug that. And I'm here chugging the Celsius that's full. But you know what? I would have never experienced that if I didn't go outside. So life does give you experiences if you allow yourself to go out and experience. You can't stay at home all day thinking that you're being productive. Yes, you may be being productive, but you can also be productive by going outside and experiencing what life has to offer and creating memories and creating moments and gathering information from the outside world and just being able to go and explore. You can't explore in your bedroom. You can't explore in your house. And you can't stay on your phone all day exploring through other people's lives. And take this as a sign to put that phone away, okay? Especially if you're a content creator like me. Put that phone away, stop scrolling, stop seeking inspiration from what other people are doing in their content, and go outside into the world and build content based on your experiences, not through what other people are doing. And second lesson is, you remember, we're dressing up. So I have this like red top and I'm wearing these black pants. Yeah, I'm wearing these black pants. And my goal, you know, ever since I started trying to become more into my future self is to at least go out. It doesn't, not the networking events, besides the networking events, but for me personally, to get dressed every day, that's the bare minimum. Get dressed every day for the day, and once a week, just go out. And go out to either a new library, a new coffee shop, a place that's a collaborative workplace, somewhere that's going to allow me to see other people, be surrounded by other people, and meet other people. Obviously, like when it comes to studying for the GMAT, I have to do that at home. I can't lock in. But anything that involves just basic, you know, editing, typing, whatever, I'm gonna go and experience life and put myself outside of this bubble that I'm trapped in. I hope my experience today allowed you to gain some knowledge. And if you're like me and it just takes so much effort to just get ready, to drive, to park, to go in the city, and you just don't want to do anything, we have to remember that we're doing one thing and one thing only. We are outside this summer. We are outside. We about to F shit up, JK, LOL. But like, you get what I'm saying. Like, get outside. Let's enjoy what we have and let's create moments and let's create some inspiration. And I will see you in the next vlog.